Son of a bitch!
Well, if you guys could hear me, you would have heard me say I'm pulling up the chat room. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, let me explain what's going on. We're doing this stream a whole lot differently than the last couple Battlefield 2042 streams because I am playing the entire stream, maybe not, on a controller. It's the future, baby. I'm sitting on my couch playing Battlefield 2042 on PC with a controller. This is probably a bad idea, but damn it, it's gonna be fun. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Battlefield 2042. It's feeling a bit like Christmas. Literally. You remember those days where, like back in the day, Battlefield 4, right? You bought the game, you had a lot of fun with it. You know, you've been playing for a few months, and then Christmas rolls around, and it's a gentle harvest. Because all the kids that ask for their war game as a Christmas present, you know, they're playing for the first time. And that's what we got here today. This is the first day of open beta. Anybody can play this for free right now, as long as you have current gen, last gen console, PC, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can play it without pre-ordering, and this is fucking great. We have 127 other players to kill or be killed by. But let's be optimistic about this. However, I've given myself a bit of a handicap. This stream is going to be a little different than the past couple Battlefield 2042 streams because I'm sitting on my couch, I'm playing on my TV with a controller on the PC version of the game. Now, it's not all so bad because, you know, we got crossplay, so I'm playing with, look, my squad. We got a guy on Xbox, a guy on PlayStation. I'm not the only one playing on a controller, but yeah, you guys have been asking for some controller gameplay. Here we go. You know, it really doesn't play bad on a controller at all. Battlefield 5, something about the sensitivity for the controls on gamepad, I just didn't like it. In fact, I kind of hated it, even though I really liked Battlefield 1's controller sensitivity and gamepad mechanics. And Battlefield 4 too, I like that as well, but Battlefield 5, something about it. On gamepad, I just didn't like it. Mouse and keyboard is fine. Anyway, I'm happy to say 2042 feels great on controller. So yeah, we're playing this on PC. Everything's just about max settings, and unlike our last couple live streams, this one's gonna look a whole lot better because I'm running at a higher bitrate. I'm running with RGB, 8-bit, should be looking fantastic. Basically, the last couple streams I was playing off of the computer that I was streaming on. This time, I've got a dual PC setup, so you guys are gonna be seeing this game in its ultimate glory. Wait, why is everybody abandoning this helicopter? Oh, that was the enemy team's helicopter. What a beautiful sight. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a lot of vehicular gameplay in this stream. By the way, chat room, how are you guys liking this beta? Because I'm assuming some of you guys have had a chance to play the open beta this morning, especially those of you in Europe. And I want to know what you think. Those of you that have played the game for the first time today, what are you thinking of it? What are your first impressions? God damn, these helicopters look so cool. Oh yeah, he's going down. He's going down. God damn! I love this game. This game's a complete money grab reskin. Man, I don't know how you see it being a reskin. People are complaining about it being too different from Battlefield 4 and 5. There's a lot that's missing from 5. Like, a lot of missing features that just don't make any sense. For instance, you can no longer lay on your back prone. Weird choice. And the class system's gone. You have specialists, which I kind of hate. There's a lot of things I like about this game, but specialists are not one of them. Another thing that's gone is, I'm a helicopter gunner right now, and my pilot can't see where I'm aiming, which makes it really difficult to coordinate. It's weird, but Battlefield 2042, like the biggest criticism I have is that it's kind of nerfing team play. It's actively discouraging team play in some ways. Now granted, this build that we're playing today is a couple months old, like 2 months old, and we're a month out from release. So, what this this game would look like with 3 additional months of development. I don't know. But, I mean, specialists aren't going to change. I almost guarantee that. And specialists are one of the reasons why team play is just not as strong as it was. And this is Conquest in the beta. The map is orbital. The game... Look at this.
And here we have 2 tanks. In their natural habitat, the natural environment. The tanks are an endangered species, constantly under attack. And we are hoping that putting these 2 in captivity next to each other, we may be able to make a baby tank.
We're running with the futuristic AK. I love this gun, but the only problem with it is... Oh, shit! I didn't even see that guy.
The trees are speaking Vietnamese.
Wait, that's the wrong battlefield. Anyway, this gun does not remember any of your customizations, so you have to redo that every single time you spawn, which is a real pain in the butt. Today is a special day. I'm gonna be streaming Battlefield for most of the day. We're gonna be streaming a whole lot of 2042, but a couple hours from now, we're going back. How far back? Way back. 124 years in the past. Battlefield 1 has aged like fine wine. It's an excellent game. Anyway, we're gonna be checking out some Battlefield 1 a couple hours from now. Hope you guys join me for that after party. I'm gonna be playing on PC. I'm actually gonna be playing from the power of the cloud. I'm gonna be playing through GeForce Now. I'm contemplating streaming or playing Battlefield 1 on my smartphone and seeing how well I can do, because they're releasing a Battlefield game for mobile devices. I have no idea how that's going to turn out. People that played the alpha say it's pretty good, but if you use the cloud, like xCloud or GeForce Now, you can play Battlefield games on your phone, like full Battlefield games. So, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of crazy. Dagothex says they need to add Team Deathmatch. I rarely meet people that appreciate Battlefield Team Deathmatch, but I love Battlefield Team Deathmatch. Always loved it. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 5 even. Nice jump, man. Oh, it's gorgeous. We're running with one of the small personal choppers. We don't have a second gunnery position, but this thing's pretty tight. Oh, that guy's got a grapple hook. Yeah, this thing's really tight. It's funny, the rockets are great against infantry, but they're not so great against vehicles. Like, even the assault helicopter, the rockets that you fire off against like a tank, it's not dealing a whole lot of damage. But infantry, if you get in close, shit. Here we go, here's an example. I think this is okay, that's a tank. Thank God, I thought it was an AA cannon. I mean, we're just pounding that thing. And it's not, oh fuck! Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Goddamn peripheral vision. Well, I'm gonna have to boogie because I've got 1 health point left. Shit. Somebody call Kenny Loggins, because I'm in the danger zone. We're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. Battlefield 1 is great. It's really great. I played for a couple of hours, like last week on PC, and I didn't run into any cheaters. I had a great time. I mainly played Battlefield 1 on PlayStation 4, so unfortunately I didn't have a lot of guns unlocked. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing Battlefield on console mainly because that's where my friends had it, but for 2042 I'm going to try to migrate over to mouse and keyboard. But this stream I'm playing on a controller, because you guys wanted to see some controller gameplay. By the way, for those of you that are going to be checking out the beta, highly recommend you fly the helicopters in third person. It seems counterintuitive, but the zoom is far better in third person than it is in first person right now. Like, oh shit, didn't even see those guys. I will say this, enemy camouflage is pretty darn good. And that's why you want to fly in third person, because this windscreen It's immersive and everything, but it's damn hard to see hostiles. Damn hard! Now, if you guys see me not playing the objective, give me a little clap, alright? Because, I'm gonna be playing vehicles as much as possible, but I'm gonna try to play the fucking objectives because I don't want to be an asshole. However, I'm easily distracted, so, you know, keep me on the straight and narrow. What a waste of rockets that was. What's up, guys? Welcome, Allie. Welcome, T-Bone. Welcome, Hawk Best. Legend PS5. Hawk Best. That reminds me of Hawks. Any of you guys play Tom Clancy's Hawks? It's a really arcadey game, but god damn, it's fun. It's the action movie equivalent of dogfighters. It's just dumb fun. It's kind of like Battlefield flight mechanics, Battlefield jet mechanics. Maybe a little bit easier, actually. You've got a bit more hand-holding. Anyway, Hawks is dead, so, you know, let's just stop talking about it. We're never getting another Hawks. Unless Ubisoft figures out a way to live service Hawks, it's not happening. It's a miracle that we got Star Wars Squadrons. Oh, shit. I got some bad news. That thing right there, that is anti-air. And I am screwed. Because that anti-air is really strong and I'm really weak. I'm like the Germans circa 1943. And that son of a bitch, shit! Ironically, it was the helicopter that got me. Goddamn cannibalism. Battlefield 1, oh man, some people are arguing about Battlefield 1 in the chat room. Who doesn't like Battlefield 1? Who's against the Great War? The Great War is fantastic. It's so weird to me how Battlefield 1, for my money anyway, is just so much more fun than World War II. World War I. That's like the great-great-grandpa war. But, damn, it just works. I can't see a fucking thing. Holy shit, this is a dark hallway. A lot of people aren't liking Orbital. By the way, chat, I apologize. I haven't been reading you as much as I want. Just give me a little time to get acclimated. Anyway, this extremely dark hallway is a tunnel that... Okay, I literally can't see a fucking thing. I'm gonna have to toss a frag. Oh! Oh! Shit! I just wanted some light. I don't think my gun has a flashlight. Maybe the AK does. I don't remember. Well, that's embarrassing. Let's try this again. Oh no, we do have a flashlight. Shit. Well, that sucks. Anyway, if you don't want to go, like, upwards and over this really exposed tarmac, you can take this tunnel, which is like a mini Operation Locker. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ludicrous. Alright, how do I turn the flashlight on? Oh, shit. Hey, does anybody know how to turn this Actually, it's brighter now. Okay. Maybe we don't need it. Yeah, that's a lot brighter now. Weird. If any of you guys know how to activate the flashlight, I'd appreciate it, because, I could check the control. Oh, that's right! You can't check the controls because they don't have control mapping active for some reason. Such a weird choice. Actually, that's the first time I've seen that, tunnel lighting glitch. I will say this, though. For those of you playing on console, the PC version has far less glitches, if that makes you feel any better. If every platform had the amount of glitches that console does, I'd be more worried. But since it's mainly just consoles, I'm hoping it's how old the build is. And they've reached parity between the builds performance-wise in the current live build. But we'll see. Skooma Addict! I love that. I was addicted to Oblivion. My childhood was Oblivion, Bad Company, and Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty World at War. That was my childhood. Oh man, the Shivering Isles is my favorite Elder Scrolls expansion, bar none. My favorite Bethesda expansion, period. And Fallout had some pretty good expansions, so that says something. By the way, here's an example of the area denial gameplay that they have across these maps. These orbs here, you can't hide under them because they're really cold and you'll get frost damage. And they've also got cooling systems in these buildings. I don't know if this building has it. Oh yeah, I think it does. Right there. Those are the nozzles. Anyway, if there's a fight breaking out in here and those cooling systems activate, the entire middle of this building is area denial. And visual obfuscation. So, that's pretty cool. This is a really close match. I better kick my ass in gear. Let's see if we can go get Objective A. Do a Dutch impression. Have faith, son. We will get there eventually. I realize there has been a drought for Red Dead Redemption. But we have been through worse. Arthur is out there right now, getting us meat, money, and pelts. He's gonna bring that to Mr. Peterson, and we are going to be... Damn it! Shameful aiming. Stream is lagging. Damn it! Hold up. That should just be temporary. Alright, that should even itself out before long. We will see. I've been having some problems with YouTube recently. It's off and on. I haven't had any problems for like a week now, but past couple months, every now and then I've got some issues with YouTube servers. Closest servers to me are not great. Not too lucky in that way. Oh my god! Game minimized. Anyway, lag is gone. We're back, baby. We're back! And I am well behind enemy lines, so I gotta be careful here. But yeah, if you guys see any lag in the future, it probably won't last 20 seconds. So I wouldn't sweat it. Also, keep in mind, if you see some hitching in the game, that's the game's performance. So the performance on PC is definitely better than console, and there's less glitches overall. However, it doesn't run perfectly. If you want to know the specs that I'm running this game on, type in the chat room !specs. And that'll tell you the exact actually, yeah. Well, I'm running it on a different rig today, but it's pretty much performing the same as the specs that my bot will give you. I'm still running this on a 2080 Ti. I've got, I think, an 8700K in this computer. So a slightly weaker CPU. In my main rig, I've got a i9-7900X, so it's a 9-core CPU. And Battlefield is sometimes a little CPU heavy. Definitely recommend going third person if it's raining. Look at this. Look at this visibility. It's terrible. What would be fun though is if we had hardcore servers and you couldn't use third person for vehicles. I would kind of dig that. But if I have the choice, I'm not going to handicap myself. We got a jet tracking us down. I'm gonna try to avoid it as much as possible because there's not much I can do about that. There's no vehicle customization in the beta. But I'm imagining that on release, even this little guy here is probably gonna have some anti-air ordnance. I can take down small helicopters just fine, but a jet's a little too fast for my rockets. I got blind fire and miniguns, so... You know, the third person isn't too unrealistic. In the year 2042, you could picture that maybe there's some cameras on the fins, and, You know, maybe it's a remote gunner pulling the trigger. That could work. That guy's got a robot dog with him. Cute.
Oh, shit! Somebody crashed their Raptor.
That's a waste of a perfectly good multi-million-dollar piece of equipment. Oh my god. Oh, shit, that was close. I gotta get my bearings. I'm still not completely used to the new flight model, but it's pretty good, I gotta say. It's not as jarring as the difference between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4.
There we go. Back in action.
I've been buzzing the ground because I don't want to make myself a juicy target for jets, but it's not giving myself a lot of time to take these soft targets out. These things are really tight, though. Highly recommend checking out these little copters. In fact, you guys might like them better than the assault helicopters because they're more maneuverable. And what the fuck? Oh, god damn it! You son of a bitch! My teammate just cock-blocked me. He was in a helicopter, too.
Gritty bastard wants all the Southies for himself.
All right, let's try and take objective B. I'm gonna move in from the ground floor. By the way, chat room, how you guys liking the beta? I asked this question earlier, but I didn't read the chat room. I apologize.
Sector Foxtrot is now secure.
I got a new decree in our streams. Reading the chat room as much as possible, even if I'm in the middle of a firefight.
Whether I stick to that or not, I don't know. I'll do my best. I swear to God, that's not a politician's promise. Anyway, for those of you that haven't played until today, this is a question only for the people that started playing today. What do you think of the beta? What are your first impressions? What do you think about the map? What do you think about the guns, specialists? By the way, I've got something to say about recoil. I'll do it later, because we're busy right now, but I got something to say about it.
Troops and material are almost gone.
Can't get on the beta. It's open for everybody. You should be able to get on it, man. I don't want to be that guy, but try restarting your computer. If you're using Origin, you may want to switch to EA Desktop if you're on PC. Ah, shit! If you're on console, I don't know. Alright, match is about to end. Let me show you guys the recoil. So, check this out. Alright, this is the AK. Okay, here's recoil without any attachments. That's some recoil. That's pretty okay. Somebody posted a GIF on Reddit comparing the recoil between Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 2042 with the AK, and with Battlefield 4 it stopped like there. So it was like, that was Battlefield 4 on the left, basically, and that's Battlefield 2042 on the right. Not all guns, obviously, have this degree of recoil, but I don't think that they're lasers. Some people do. I'm not seeing that myself. The submachine guns are pretty tight, I think, but pretty much everybody's saying it's good. Could be better, but it's good. Makes sense. I mean, I'm having a blast, but there's definitely stuff that could be improved upon. Namely, the specialists. It's so sad, because the things that I really want fixed, they're not going to be... Oh, fuck! The things I really want fixed aren't going to be fixed because of money. Specialists, that's the whole monetization here. They want to sell operators just like Call of Duty does. And that's just makes me sad. Classes died for this. They could sell operators without the specialist system, but it just wouldn't be as tantalizing, which makes it a little dirty, in my opinion.
Plavis Strumpf says, huge Battlefield fan here, but I don't care about the beta for some reason. I think this is the most divisive beta that I've seen in a long time. Call of Duty Vanguard, people were like, yeah, it's Call of Duty. Some people didn't like the gun sounds. Some people didn't like the gun mechanics. And a lot of people didn't like that one game mode, but for the most part, the community wasn't all that divided, but Battlefield 2042, Jesus Christ. Halo Infinite as well, you know, there were some people that didn't like certain aspects of it, but this is insane. That being said, I agree with pretty much everything people are saying about team play and specialists. Guns and the map, I don't know if I can't agree with the guns. The map, this isn't the biggest map, by the way. For those of you that think this map's too big, this is like the third biggest map. Oh god. I can't tango with a sniper. I can't tango with a sniper! Shit! Keep in mind, I'm playing on controller. Ironically, that's the most useless fucking excuse, because I have more practice with the controller with Battlefield than I do with the mouse and keyboard. All my buddies have played Battlefield on console since Battlefield 3. This is the first Battlefield where I decided I'm really gonna give computer and all. Who says computer anymore? Not kids in Apple commercials, that's for sure. What's a computer? Jesus Christ. You know what he's doing? He's waiting until I use my flares before he fires. He's playing a game of chicken, the bastard! Fuck! Everybody's an engineer. Everybody has got anti-armor. Some of it's anti-air, some of it's anti-ground, but everybody's got something. And it's really fucking annoying. Although this time around, I think it's actually another helicopter going after me. Yeah, it definitely is. How does it compare to Battlefield 4? It's really different from Battlefield 4. I guess you could say that's the problem. You know what? Let's take out this tank. Here's the specialist system, by the way. I kind of hate it.
We can't win this one.
Game. Jesus Christ, that was 31 minutes? That flew by. Alright, I haven't done any welcomes, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna be streaming for most of the day, by the way. After this stream, I'm gonna do another stream a couple hours from now. It's gonna be an after party, and I'm gonna be streaming Battlefield 1. We're going 124 years into the past. Back to the future! Back to the battlefield of the Great War. Battlefield 1's pretty goddamn legit. It's gonna be really fun directly contrasting the two. Playing Battlefield 2042 for a couple of hours and then switching to Battlefield 1. Which one's gonna feel faster paced? Battlefield 1, it's got a fairly quick movement system if you compare it to like Battlefield 2142. But Battlefield 2042, that's one of the main complaints, is how quick character movements are, how quick you can strafe. A lot of people feel like it's too close to Call of Duty. And I think it's a little too quick. I think most of what people's criticisms are, Jesus Christ, what a train wreck. Excuse my minor stroke. I'm an old man. I have dementia. Most of the criticisms of most of the I didn't have anything to drink. All right, I saved my drinks until a reasonable hour, 1:45 p.m. Ah, shit. I haven't run into that glitch before, but I don't think there's a way out of it. Most of the criticisms that people have with Battlefield 2042, I completely understand. When I say that I don't mind certain things that you guys mind, I'm not trying to invalidate that. I've got weird taste in games. Some of the guns don't have all that much recoil.
The AK has plenty of recoil, but not all the guns have that much recoil. I don't really mind the recoil for most of the guns in the game. In fact, I think the AK, whatever it's called, it's a futuristic AK. I think it has a little too much. The year is 2042. I can accept guns having a little less recoil than they did 40 years ago, or 20 years ago even. God damn, this game looks good. Once again, we're doing this stream a little differently. Alright, we're gonna have some fun here. I'm playing this on the couch, on my television, with a controller, on the PC version of the game. I'm running this stream with a dual PC setup, so I'm playing the game on one PC, streaming it on another for your viewing pleasure. Alright, we got maximum quality here. I'm running the game at just about max settings. Also, it's running at 4K, downsampled to 1440p 60 FPS for streaming purposes. I'm running this at the highest bitrate YouTube allows. This should be looking good. High speed, low drag. Alright, I should probably start focusing. But anyway, yeah, you guys wanted to see some controller gameplay, and we're gonna do that. But YouTube just doesn't have the bitrate to do this game justice. This really is a good-looking game. I'm gonna be making a video pretty soon. I've got an industry standard capture card. It's the same capture card. It's actually a device. It's not a capture card. I've got an industry standard recording monitor that records completely lossless, or at least as placebo as is possible. So, I'm gonna show you guys some really impressive footage, and for those of you that don't have a PC that can run this at max settings, I'm gonna get it as close as possible as it would look like if you were, you know, watching it yourself natively. The rubber banding has got to be fixed with these helicopters. It's ridiculous. But trust me, the game looks great. It really does. God damn. God damn. He's gonna regen his flares by this point. There we go. Solid hit, solid hit. I'm gonna wait for him to waste his flares. We're playing a game of chicken here. There we go. Let's get another lock, baby. Come on, come on. The rubber banding's driving me nuts. Come on, you bastard. Waste those flares. Waste those flares. Come on. He's got some flares in the bank, so I'm not firing until I know he's expended them. I think he's gotten wise to my game. I think he knows what I'm doing. That's alright. We got an assault helicopter here we should take care of. Woo! Come on, baby! Alright, there's some good hits. Let's go for homing. He wasted his flares. We got a good chance here. I think he's already gonna crash. No, he's fine. Alright, both missile locks are out. I don't know if we hit him. We did. Flares are out. Beautiful. Come on.
Take it, Sector Charlie.
That was a solid lock and a miss. I just can't get the timing of these dumb rockets down. What I wouldn't give for a minigun. Shit. Oh, fuck!
Our task forces are not in position, and Russian forces are already securing objectives.
Well, that was humiliating. AK-24, that's the name of the gun. Alright, we're gonna head down through the tunnels and see if we can capture objective, or defend objective D1. This is objective D2. Objectives are now sorted into zones. So Zone D has 2 capture points. I'm not exactly sure how they tally the different scores and if the scoring rate is exponential. I'm guessing it is, but there's no manual for the game, so I don't even think that there's an explanation on the Battlefield blog. Let's put our turret down quick. The turret's pretty legit. Oh, fuck! If they start throwing grenades, we're screwed. I can't see past those dummy thick thighs! Does seat switching still work on the heli? Yeah, you can switch seats all you want. So you can get yourself in a good hovering position and then switch. That's what I like to do with the VTOL. If I need some air support, but there's nothing near me. You know what? Let's go for some team play. I don't play selfishly. I'm quite generous. We're gonna see if we can get a full bird here. Because the forward gunner on the VTOL is absolutely... it's dominating. It's a grenade launcher. The left and right gunners are pretty good, but the forward gunner is really the seat you want to fill. This is a transport ship, so the pilot has nothing except for controls. But yeah, let's see how long it takes to get a full bird. Now, if this thing was empty, I could switch seats all I wanted. Like I could switch to the front gunnery seat and then tap A 4 times and get back to the pilot seat before I crash. Obviously that's not ideal, but you can do it. I've done it a couple times in the beta myself. Now here's the real problem with the vehicle mechanics is that I've got no eyes. No eyes. If my gunner gets a kill, I'm not gonna know about it unless I see the actual body crumple. I'm not gonna know about the kill. That's a real bad state.
Sector Charlie is under our control.
Ah, shit. See if I can get an evasion. Oh, fuck. That's a body hit. That's a body hit. Ah! That was from a ground troop. It's impossible. With all these ground troops, all of them having AA missiles, all of them having anti-tank missiles, it's impossible sometimes. Every now and then you'll get lucky, and you'll mainly be contending with other aircraft, but there's no engineer class anymore, which means everybody can be engineer. Or at least everybody can be anti-armor. And that's... who the hell thought of that? Did they get a raise? I bet they got a raise. I don't know why. You know, it's 2021. I wouldn't be surprised if that idea man got a raise. Everybody health regens, so there's no use for medic, even though there technically still is a medic. Damn it. Guns aren't bound to classes anymore. Items, gear, they're not bound to classes. Instead, it's like a hero shooter. You've got these specialists who have special abilities. And the abilities in the beta are grappling hook, sentry gun, and recon drone, and this syringe pistol, which lets you heal yourself or heal allies. But healing allies is useless because it's a skill-based pistol. It's just like Ana from Overwatch. It's just as hard, actually it's harder to hit friendlies with that syringe pistol than it is to hit enemies with a pistol because the syringes travel pretty slowly. The projectiles are not quick. And that's a problem. In previous Battlefield games, the medics could just toss med packs, and support could toss ammo packs. That's not a thing. You have med boxes, but, I mean, med boxes are easier than the syringe, but they're both obsolete because of the regen. You just heal so quickly you don't need it. That's something that could be totally fixed for launch. But the point still stands that these classes are gimped. And if the classes are gimped, the entire structure of team play starts to crumble because everybody's playing with a lone wolf meta. And if you're not playing with a lone wolf meta, you're gonna be losing out on points because that's how the game is designed. It's encouraging that meta and discouraging team play. You can't blame anybody for not playing as a team because they're not encouraged to. And that brings me to the biggest problem with this beta, is that it's Conquest. Conquest really needs that team dynamic to work. Conquest has been suffering for a while now. A lot of people still like it as Battlefield's signature game mode. And, I mean, I'm having fun, but it's just chaos. It's more chaotic than it's ever been. Which, in a way, is fun, sure, but at what cost? How sustainable is this? And we've got 127 other players in this game? That's insane! That's crazy! When you think about it, it's really crazy because you've got like double the players than you've ever had in Battlefield. You used to have 64, you have 128. God damn that hitbox. Actually, it's not that, it's that the bullet dips before it climbs. I was hitting that transformer instead of my crosshair. Totally my fault. I just have not learned the subtleties of some of these vehicles. Oh, also, engineer! The repair tool is kind of redundant as well because your vehicles auto-regen, just like your soldiers do, and just as fast. Weird choices all around. But despite all that, I'm still having a lot of fun. What? Are you serious? Zachary Jones says there's cheaters in the beta. I haven't seen any cheaters myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tango with him. Let's get the hell out of here.
We're close to complete control of all sectors.
He's gonna follow me, isn't he? I don't believe that there's cheaters in the beta, but I would believe if somebody, if you told me that somebody took a jet through this tunnel already. I haven't encountered any cheaters on PC. Another thing is, how would you know if there's cheaters? That might be pretty hard to tell because there's no scoreboard. The scoreboard's gone. Oh my god. We're getting pounded. Shit. I guess this is what it feels like to be your mom. I wish Battlefield had real objectives instead of just capturing points. Having an objective like moving an item from A to B would really increase the team play dynamic. That's kind of Rush. Instead of moving an item, you're moving a front line. And that's cool as hell. I've always loved Rush. What the fuck? Oh, hell yeah! VTOL, baby! This is the gun I was talking about! This thing's amazing! My pilot is not. Oh, fuck. Snoop Dogg, please! You know, I know... Okay, I don't know plenty of... I've heard of plenty of people playing Battlefield just fine with weed. I don't know what the hell Snoop Dogg's doing. 10 out of 10 landing, thanks.
Echo is under our control.
Let's show Snoop Dogg how it's done.
Sectors left to secure.
Last time we went with a bird, we got ravaged by 15 different south targets. Let's go for a personal helicopter, actually. Are they all taken? Why isn't it let? It says 3 out of 3. Do we have 3 out of 3 in stock? I don't know. The helicopter balance is kind of weird. I actually find the personal chopper to be more effective than the attack chopper. I'm having a weird time with the lock-on missiles with the attack chopper, but with that personal chopper, you've got a minigun, and I find the minigun to be slightly more reliable in helicopter versus helicopter combat. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Jesus, I feel as gangly as a teenager. Fuck!
They've just taken Sector Delta.
Did he crash? Oh, Christmas came early. I'm gonna be real. There's something I really don't like about helicopter versus helicopter combat in the assault choppers. In the personal choppers, it's fine. But the assault choppers, it feels so random. That's probably me. I'm gonna say it's not bad game design. I'd say that's me, because I'm just barely getting used to these things. They change everything. Every single Battlefield, everything's changed, and I gotta get used to everything again. Battlefield 4, obviously they had to overhaul everything for Battlefield 1. And then from 1 to 5, and then from 5 to this. It's all different. Gotta relearn everything! Here's something weird. It doesn't tell you how much damage you dealt against enemies. It just gives you a little skull in their name. Some people are gonna chalk that up to being a beta, but why is a beta not... Like, why is the scoreboard not ready for the beta? Those ground-to-air missiles are real rough stuff. It's not easy evading those, if you're close. I will say, this actually does feel like a war zone. Not war zone, but a war zone. It doesn't feel like there's 128 players on the map, but fuck, it feels like a chaotic war, and that's awesome. Fucking love that shit. So fucking cool. Look at that rocket! I love it. I fucking love this game. I really do. I'm rooting for it. I hope that they fix some of the systems that are subpar, because this has potential. This has real potential. And then we got Battlefield Portal, which I haven't even played yet. Nobody's played that. But it looks great. If you guys don't know what Battlefield Portal is, it's kind of like Forge mode for Halo. They haven't talked too much about it, but you can bring in stuff from Battlefield 4. You can bring in stuff from Battlefield 5. It's cool. Really cool. Limitless potential, too. Chat room, what do you guys think of being able to change your attachments on the fly? I wouldn't mind it if it was a little more limited. Because right now, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen on release, but you could totally cheese this. You don't know who's going to be long range and who's going to be short range. Because they could just swap out those attachments and bam, they got a 3x scope instead of a hollow sight. You're ready for almost anything with this system. You can even customize your sidearm too. It's crazy. I like it a lot though. Ah, shit! You guys are in luck, ladies and gentlemen. The tornado has arrived. Oh, fuck yeah, he wasted his flares. You poor sap! Damn it, he's dipping into the valley. That's not fair. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to let me win. I bet he's got the flares recharged. Yeah, he does. Son of a bitch. It's okay. We'll go again. It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. That's gotta be nerfed. Speaking of which, here's some news that none of you care about, but I'm a big fan of Pokemon Unite, and they released a character like the day before yesterday. It was kind of broken, and then they nerfed it into oblivion like 2 days later. Like, a hard fucking nerf. And it's getting people wondering, did they release it broken on purpose so a bunch of people would rush to buy it? And then they nerf it into being... It's either, like, normally balanced or underbalanced. And that's really quick. You know, it's suspiciously quick. It's almost so quick that maybe they knew what they were doing the whole time. This is a lively chat today. Mr. Clown says, fuck your Pokemons. Actually, he said, Pokemons. Now, there's an idea. We here at Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are very excited to announce our brand new Pokemon game, Pokemans. We've teamed up with the German government to combine polka and Pokemon. Collect your favorite polka songs in anthropomorphized form with Pokemons. It's $1 billion idea. Game Freak is saved. Holy shit! I just realized I've never seen the tornado coming from this angle. I wonder if it's gonna rip the Nah, it's not. It's not gonna rip the rocket shed apart, but if it did, I would be a happy boy! A very happy boy! Oh my god! It looks like a fucking war zone. I love that. It somehow still doesn't feel like 128 players. Oh, that helicopter's gonna get sucked in. Look, he's losing control! You might be slightly too far from it to get sucked in, but you totally can. In fact, we were sucked in yesterday on foot. No, I think he is being sucked in. Words cannot describe how fucking cool some of this shit is. You have to be here and play it yourself. It's really cool. We got a rocket going off on one side of the map, and we got a motherfucking tornado on the other side. We got helicopters blowing up every which way. It's a good day to die. God damn, I love this game. This is what I was talking about, by the way. These cooling systems, area denial inside buildings. We don't have destruction. We got a little bit. You can destroy walls, but that's pretty much it. However, the buildings are more interesting than they've ever been. Instead of feeling like empty sheds like they usually feel like in Battlefield, I don't know, they got the cooling systems which affect gameplay, makes the buildings feel a little more purposeful and rich. I like it. Is it better than a bunch of stupid, dumb Michael Bay explosions? Maybe not. I was really hoping for near total destructibility. I'm a reasonable man. I wasn't expecting all the buildings to be completely destructible, but at least some of them. Alright, let's play a little game. Let's see how Did I just see somebody get sucked up?
Sector Bravo is in enemy hands.
Yo, I think I'm seeing like 3 guys getting sucked up. Is this a tornado or your mom? God, it's doing a good job. It's getting all of them! It's cleaning the map! Anyway, let's play a little game, alright? Let's see if I can do long-range combat, oh my god, with a controller. I can! If they stand completely still. I'll be expecting my application to MLG shortly. I mean, invitation. I don't apply to MLG. I can shoot people standing still. They come to me, damn it. Oh, that's so fucking tight. Ride the tornado. All right. You convinced me. Why the hell not? Let's go check this thing out.
Control Sector Charlie.
Wait, what? Oh my god, my controller died. Are you fucking with me? Shit! Okay, it's back. What? Okay, wait, it's kind of... Fuck. Let me at least get to the tornado. Once we're in the tornado, I'll change batteries. My fucking luck! Check out the rain, it's going... You son of a bitch! Have you no heart? That's like telling a kid there's no Christmas. Alright, I'm switching batteries now. You bastard! You piece of shit! Where the fuck's my controller? Okay. Here we go. There we go. It's switched up. I can't believe that. Where's the tornado at? Okay, we can still make this thing. We can still make it. Bam. Go. Go. I don't care if he's in combat. Get me over there. Oh, fuck.
We now have full control of Sector Delta.
You're not taking this tornado from me.
You bastards, stay away from me! Oh, mama. Look, the shipping container's caught up in it. Holy shit! Fucking worth it. The tornado didn't kill me. Being out of bounds is what killed me. Look at all that trash getting swept up in the I was about to say riptide. Look at the trash getting swept up in the wind riptide. That's actually, I think, all models from the map. I don't think they're actually faking anything there. Like, if you see a shipping container, that shipping container was something that got swept up from the map itself, which is pretty dope. You'll see vehicles in the tornado, you'll see pieces of buildings. It's actually pretty impressive. I don't know what other... Oh my god. I feel like I just won the lottery. I don't know what other types of weather they have in the game. I think maybe a sandstorm. But the tornado is pretty cool. Damn it, I knew that guy was alive. There's a dead body next to him that confused me. I shot the dead body, nothing happened, moved on. That's the perfect camouflage. If you guys ever find yourself in a dangerous situation with somebody that has a gun, kill your friend and hide next to their corpse. Works like a charm. I'm actually kind of surprised at some of the comments about the map. Who was that? Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan says, this map feels kind of bare. I don't know. I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised. I'll show you an image in a little bit of the other maps, but this map, it's definitely not the barest. Not by a long shot. I kind of like the hills. There's a lot of hills, a lot of foliage, a couple of outposts. You got that big rocket shed, which has like 20 different levels that you can fight on. Like, you can climb up that whole thing practically. It's really cool. I was expecting it to feel a lot more empty than it does. I was enrolled in the PlayStation 5 Alpha, but the PlayStation 5 Alpha was canceled. Now I know why. So I didn't get to play it myself. Instead, I watched some leaked gameplay footage, and I was really dreading it. I was really nervous about the game. I thought it looked like Battlefield 4. I thought the graphics were bad. Looking like Battlefield 4 is not a bad thing. Battlefield 4 is awesome, and it still holds up today. But I was hoping that it was going to kind of be like the natural evolution of Battlefield and not just retreading what they've already done. Turns out pretty much everything I thought about the game was wrong from the leaked footage. Playing it's a lot different than looking at it. And that brings us to the fact that this is open beta! You guys can play for free right now. No matter what platform you're on. By the way, I'm playing with a controller in this live stream. I wonder why he would bring that up right now.
Delta's gone to the Russians.
I'm playing with a controller. Last couple days I streamed with a mouse and keyboard. Controller feels better than Battlefield 5, that's for sure. Some of you guys actually like Battlefield 5's controller mechanics, but I've always hated the sensitivity. It's felt wrong to me. Battlefield 1 felt great, gamepad-wise. Battlefield 5 felt like a step backwards for me, personally. By the way, don't bother shooting at helicopters or armored vehicles unless you got AP rounds. You're not going to deal any damage. Maybe if it's a small vehicle, like a Jeep. But those assault helicopters, you're just wasting your ammo. AP rounds, on the other hand, great opportunity to finish those things off if they've already got some damage on them. Alright, I'm gonna try to be smart about this.
Material are almost gone.
We don't have much time left, but I'm still gonna try to be careful. Let's go through the trees and enter through the knoll. Never mind. At least we got a kill. They pushed up farther than I thought. Everybody's rocking the M5A3. It's a good gun. I like the AK-24 myself. It is a real pain in the ass switching every single time. So, we'll go back to the Old Faithful here. This gun will actually remember your attachments between spawns. Another thing that's kind of cool about these buildings, sometimes these doors will seize up and malfunction, and you won't be able to open them.
Got most of the sectors under control. We have secured sector.
I don't know, what else, whatever they can do to make the environment affect gameplay, I'm all for it. How's the music? You know, it's cool, but it's really subdued. I don't know if it's the beta or if it's the sound design, if it's, you know, the level it's supposed to be, but I don't really notice it, especially when I'm streaming because I'm talking. And I don't have the game too loud because I don't want it echoing in the microphone. But what I really miss is Battlefield 5, for all of its issues, it carried on the tradition of that cinematic, sweeping music. The last 30 seconds, actually the last 60 seconds. The games are like 30 minutes, so you can afford to go all out in the last 60 seconds. I'm actually gonna grab some water, I'll be right back. But I miss the end of match music, you know? It just kind of, it gave you the feeling that things are really coming to a head. Even if you're losing hard, it just gives you that push to go all the way. Here, you just get silence. I'm constantly surprised if I'm not watching the score like a hawk. I'm constantly surprised and when the match actually ends. I'm like, wow, felt like it came out of nowhere. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. All right, let's get some ground vehicle combat in. If you guys are just joining up, welcome. This is the first day. This loading screen makes me really, really want for a campaign. I ache for it. I've done a complete 180. 2 days ago, I was like, fuck the campaign. I never really finished those anyway, but I'm kind of interested in this game world. There's this new idea called expats, which I guess is like a decentralized. Basically, you've got two multinational forces. It says U.S. versus Russia, but that's kind of at odds with the lore. Anyway, Battlefield's campaigns, I mean, it's not Blue Velvet, it's not Paris, Texas, it's not Citizen Kane, but damn it, they did have some really cool set pieces visually. Yeah, sound design, it was cinematic. It was really fun in that way. And these maps are kind of just aching for a little bit of story, you know? Anyway, if you guys are just joining us, welcome to Battlefield 2042. This is the first day of the open beta. I'm playing on PC, but unlike the last two streams, I'm not playing on mouse and keyboard. I'm playing on PC with a controller. Does that put me at a disadvantage? Only a little bit. As you can see, two people in my squad are playing on PlayStation because this game's crossplay. Some people have issue with crossplay. I think it's the way of the future. It's going to keep games alive a lot longer. More importantly, you can play with your friends no matter what they play on. That being said, I have more practice with Battlefield with a controller, so that's what my friends always played it on. So that's what I always played it on. But mouse and keyboard is definitely superior to controller. I'm sorry if you've already heard me talk about this, but if we just had... Damn it, I can't aim that high. If we had gyroscopic motion controls like the DualSense has, it wouldn't be a problem. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Here I was going after a goddamn helicopter, and now I'm gonna die because I wasn't paying enough attention. Damn it. I had smoke I could have used, and it probably wouldn't have saved me, so I didn't use it.
They fully occupy Charlie sector.
There's not a whole lot that you can do if a tank sees you first, except what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hit them at the weak points. There's different weak points to these vehicles, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure that was in Battlefield 4 as well, but if you've ever played World of Tanks, you know that there's certain areas of the tank you want to aim for. So whenever you're facing off against armored vehicles, there's certain sections you're supposed to be targeting, depending on what you want to cripple. With a tank, what you want to cripple is the turret. I'm guessing you just try to hit the neck? Sort of? I don't know. The game doesn't tell me what the weak points are. Or where to shoot. So, it's a little confusing, but I think it's a really exciting system. It adds a little bit more strategy, instead of just like whoever starts shooting first. Right now it's basically whoever starts shooting first because I don't know where the weak points are. But ideally, like that tank scenario we just had, if I knew where to target him, that would go a long way to me being able to win that fight, even if he struck first. And that's all good stuff. That's good stuff. Come on, baby, just a little more. Oh, he's trying to lose me in the trees. Smart. You're a very clever boy. There's not going to be enough to save you. Jesus Christ. I thought that you knocked out the auto heal every time you hit the opponent, but maybe that's not right. Because he's still kicking. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did he die? Oh, there he is. The rubber banding's a big problem. Big problem. He certainly led us on a merry little chase. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of here because there's too many soft targets with ground to air. Yes! Yes! Someone else sees it! That's the specialist looks just like Jake Gyllenhaal, the assault specialist. Just like him. It's uncanny. What the fuck? Oh no. Uh-uh. Luckily one of our friends hit him. We'll be able to take him down, no sweat.
Oh, shit.
Did you see that helicopter? Was that one of ours or one of theirs? It seemed like a kamikaze to me. I'm sorry, what is this, the Pacific? I thought I was playing Battlefield 2042. I'm a little bit disappointed that we got US versus... What the fuck? I don't know what that was. I thought Battlefield crashed. I can't wait for Windows 11 because holy shit, Windows 10 sucks. I had Vista, and I think Windows 10 sucks. I have so many the only thing that's holding PC gaming back is scalpers and Microsoft Windows. You remember Microsoft, the Microsoft Store? We can use the Xbox app now, but the Microsoft Store is how you used to install Microsoft games, and it's just the worst. Woo! It's the worst store interface that I've ever used. Some people don't like the Epic Games Store, but it's a pleasure compared to Windows Store. Windows Store sucks for apps, too. Anyway, I'm really hoping that Windows, oh, shit! Oh, fuck! I'm really hoping that, oh! Oh, mama. I'm really hoping that Windows 11 fixes HDR in Windows, because it's broken. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'm gonna try to take out this bird real quick.
Anybody order roast turkey?
Yeah, is anybody else kind of tripped out that some of these planes have, like, tank icons? When I see this VTOL, I'm wondering, is there a tank in there? Somebody's playing chicken with me. You see how long that lock-on's been displaying? Yeah, he was waiting for me to waste my flares, but I wasn't buying it.
Nice!
Let's see if we can take this Assault helicopter down. Personally, right now, in the current state of the game, I kind of prefer, miniguns to missiles for air combat. And that's why. Missiles are just too unpredictable in their current state. Like the lock-on missiles, I mean. But this, I can stop their auto-heal. I don't have to worry about flares. I just bully them. This attack helicopter is about to get bulimia. Fuck, I almost crashed into the ground. Okay, well. Shit! I wasn't paying attention to the goddamn fucking flares! Ah! He bombed me all the way back to puberty. Oh, that was shameful. Here I was bragging about how the anti-air missiles suck. And then, oh, and he kills me again. Oh, that son of a bitch has got to pay. He's got to pay for my mistakes. Damn it! Oh, you know what? We'll just use anti-air missiles. Yeah, great. Anyway, if you actually pay attention to your flares and use them as you're supposed to use them, you're better off with a minigun than anti-air rockets in the dogfights currently. But again, and I cannot stress this enough, you have to actually use your flares.
Our forces now hold Bravo sector.
Oh god.
Where the hell are the enemies?
Alright, let's go to D1. I'm gonna take the tunnel. You gonna follow me? There's no VoIP, so I'm just gonna try to jump to communicate. Hey! Hey! Hey, Queef! Alright, that's a pretty good username. Aw, shit. I don't have a flashlight this time, so... hopefully we don't get lost. This tunnel's ridiculously dark. This is like the opposite of Battlefield 3 flashlights. Step aside, Battlefield 3 flashlights, we got 2042 hallways. Oh, shit! Welcome to Operation Locker. The year 2042. Another thing that sucks is that they removed the spawn cam. I don't know what helicopter this is. Oh, it's this one. These miniguns aren't nearly as good as the others. I think the VTOL door gunner is a little better than this one. Oh, he's hiding on the other side of the building. Oh, there he is. Actually, there's a lot of hostiles here. It's swarming with them. I'm thinking about getting out, but it's actually a little bit dangerous right now. Yeah. Another problem with these door gunners is that you need to have a pretty steady pilot, and a pretty steady pilot's hard to find, especially in a beta. So, I'm just glad that the pilot's not abandoning his station, you know? At least he's not treating this thing like his own personal taxi, but at the same time, it's really hard to hit shit. It'd be easier if I had a mouse, but I'm doing a no mouse challenge today, so I'm shit out of luck. Hey, look at Tesla. Did you revive him? Yeah, I think he did. The body's gone. Yeah! But he didn't revive him to full health. That's one of the perks that the medic specialist has, is that they can revive to full health. But it takes forever to revive, so nobody ever does it. I think I've been revived 5 times in 12 hours. Get a room, you two. Hey, we killed each other. For those of you playing on console, it's way less glitchy on PC, just so you know. I mean, that doesn't change your predicament, but I think that the fact that it's much less glitchy on PC points to the fact that the launch may be smoother than you think. Because this is 2 months old already, then we have another month, so let's say we got 3 months more development time. It runs pretty well on PC. The performance isn't great. There's some pop-ins, some graphical issues. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs for sure, but The alpha was much worse than this. I don't know if you watched the leaked footage. I don't know how old the alpha build was compared to the beta build. I would love to know that. If we knew that, that might just be a crystal ball. But we don't. So, speculation-wise, I think this is going to launch okay. It's probably going to be another Battlefield 4 situation, but I'm still very encouraged. PS4 version is extremely broken right now. PS4 or PS4 Pro? I was getting about 15 FPS on PS4. Shit. On PlayStation 5, you don't really get a solid 60 either.
The majority of sectors are under our control.
Is that rude of me? Somebody saying,
I play it on base PS4, and I just get 15 FPS.
Now control Echo Sector.
Oh, damn, dude. If it makes you feel any better, on my PlayStation 5 and my Xbox Series S, I'm getting around 50. You know, we're not so different. I feel the struggle. I feel the struggle, man.
did he fire from death? Or is that his buddy? Oh, they disabled my treads. When I'm taking damage, keep an eye on the little outline of my vehicle at the bottom middle of the screen. Because it'll highlight in red whatever parts are disabled. Sometimes your treads will be disabled, sometimes your turret will be disabled, sometimes your head is cut off, your legs are cut off, etc. and so on. These tanks are awesome. Oh, what?
What is this, 2 for 1 day? I thought I only got a single kill there. Weird.
You gotta really lead targets when you're firing the tank machine guns.
Our troops now hold Delta Sector.
Whoa, what do we got here?
The hills are speaking Vietnamese. Let's go investigate further.
Huh. I don't know, maybe my tank gunner killed him. It's really annoying that there's no coordination with your gunners.
Bravo Sector has fallen to U.S. forces.
You know what? I'm not playing the objectives.
American troops occupying most of the net.
Let's play the fucking objectives. Unplayable on Xbox One. Really? That sucks. It sounds like this game should have been next gen only. Here's a rumor. I don't know if I lend this too much credence. I think it just happens to match up really well, and that's funny. But I don't know what you guys think. So, chat room. I'm gonna be watching the chat and reading it out loud. Let me know what your thoughts are. The rumor is we weren't necessarily supposed to have Conquest and certain operations at 128 players by default. The rumor is that was a technical test, and you know, DICE tweeted out like in a marketing ploy, like, "Hey, we're excited about this. We just did a test of 128 players on modern consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series X, and it works." And then everybody was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, 128 players!" And DICE kind of has their hands tied now, where it's got to be 128 players, and that changes the maps, it changes the core design of a lot of shit. Even on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, where that mode isn't. Because last-gen consoles... Oh no, I just killed Granny. Last-gen consoles don't have the 128-player mode, but that affects the entire game, that design decision. And, I could see that. I could see where the 128-player mode is supposed to be specific to... Oh! Oh! I didn't even see the tank there. Good camouflage. It's green! It looked just like grass to me. That's sarcasm. I just have the awareness of a teenage girl sometimes. That's an insult to teenage girls. I have the awareness of a clownfish. That's more accurate. God, those VTOLs are just works of art. Can you turn off crossplay? Yes. Yes, you can. I don't recommend it. I mean, do whatever you want, but if you can keep it on, just keep it on because it's gonna help other people find matches when no one's playing on Xbox One. it's gonna help the few people that are get into a match. It's a kind thing to do. I've got crossplay on right now. I'm playing on PC. What the fuck? Oh. I thought I was holding my anti-air cannon sideways. I'm playing on PC with a gamepad, so you better believe I got crossplay activated. What's up, JLS? Fire! Welcome, Max Godfrey. I know some of you guys have been here longer, but I just haven't welcomed you yet, so, you know, I want to do that. Nice flag animations. Welcome, Upbeat Trombone. Welcome, Starscream. Lord Megatron. Oh, that was terrible. I do a better Optimus. Sam, we must find the Allspark. It is the only chance we have to defeat Megatron. If we have any hope of saving Cybertron, we must find the cube. Earth, our home. What was the speech at the end of Transformers 1? Transformers 1 was alright. I actually enjoyed that movie a lot. It's produced by Steven Spielberg, oddly enough. Only Transformers movie to be produced by Steven Spielberg as far as I know. Earth is our home, and we will do whatever we can to protect it. Etc., so on and so forth. It's more inspiring when Peter Cullen does it.
We have captured all of Chadley Center.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no! I got a grenade, but I don't think that's gonna be enough against this vehicle. Oh, god damn it, snipers! One thing I like about this map is there's so much shit. You know, trees, foliage, bushes, hills. It's difficult for snipers. A lot of the Battlefield 1 maps, they're realistic, but they're sniper haven. This is it's a little staggered. They don't have as clear of a shot as they do in most Battlefield 1 maps, or even Battlefield 5. Won't someone think of the poor snipers? Long time I was asking myself, why are snipers so popular? And then I heard about Discord mods. Sniping is as popular as it is because how are you, if you're pushing an objective and shit, you know, traveling, being in a vehicle, whatever, how are you gonna eat while you're playing your game? Now, if you're oh fuck. If you're oh no, she went the other way. Granny goodness, you lovely person, you. Anyway, if you're sniping, if you're hanging out on one side of the map or whatever, popping a few shots off every couple minutes, you're free to eat your chili mac or your chicken tendies or what have you. Let's switch over to another gun. This is a pretty good gun. A lot of people like this one. It's a submachine gun. And it's got an insane rate of fire. It's a lot of fun. Although I never like these, angled, triangular, square iron sights. It just looks like the model hasn't loaded in yet. I highly recommend going for the extended mag. It doesn't look like there's any disadvantage to it. It might be a glitch, but as far as I can tell, you've got two mags here. One is high power, and the other is extended mag. But it doesn't show that you deal any less damage with the extended mag. So I'm going to assume that there's no disadvantage and you'd be a fool not to use it. Oh, fuck, but it could be a glitch. Where the hell was that guy?
We have full control.
Is he hiding in the parachute? I don't see anybody. This is a jip. Crippled Saturn! I appreciate that super chat, my man. You're too nice! I appreciate your message even more. Very nice thing to say. Your mother raised you right. Please do Kratos' voice from God of War. I can do most impressions if it's within the wheelhouse of my deepness. But it takes a little bit of practice. Dutch Vanderlyn, though, I never tried to do that voice. I just played the game so much that I picked it up. If I listen to something long enough, I'll just pick it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Completely lost my control of my vehicle there for a second. Oh my god, there's 2 AA cannons. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. No! Shit, what the fuck? Okay, that is some bullshit. I just got one-shotted. What? What? How can that one-shot me? I didn't know that Wildcats had that sort of damage output. How do you do burst fire on a controller? You just tap it. I'm using an Xbox One Elite controller so I can shorten the pull from my trigger. It helps me to burst fire. Great, we're going at range with a submachine gun. This is real smart. Gotta have a pretty high IQ to do a move like this.
Defeat is inevitable here, but we can endure this loss.
How do you switch characters? How do we spawn with Granny? If you don't want to play as Granny Goodness, what the fuck's wrong with you? But if you don't want to play as Granny Goodness, you have to switch your specialist. If you're on console, that means pressing X and then using the bumpers until you're hovering over the specialist. And if you're on PC, you just have to point and click, you boomer. Please try it for me one time, Kratos. Give me a quote. Boy. I can do Duke Nukem. The name's Nukem. Duke Nukem. I've got balls of steel. Blow it out your ass. Eat shit and die. Here's some settings for you. This is controller tuning. I recommend checking your dead zones. They set them really high. For me, 5 is... The Xbox Elite controller is the most expensive piece of shit that I've ever bought. The buttons were mushy. A button really sticks out of the box. It's really hard to repair. They actively make it difficult to repair. Say what you will about the Joy-Cons, but it's dead easy. I could be brain dead and in a coma, and I'd be able to take those Joy-Cons apart and fix them within 15 minutes. But this controller, originally it was like $200. This $200 controller is adhesived together. You heard me right. They use fucking sticky tape to keep the shell together. And it gets worse. You have to solder and you have to desolder the components. You have to strip the solder out and then resolder when you put it back together. What the fuck? There's an enemy on top of us. That is the coolest glitch I've ever seen. They just spawned 2 enemies in the middle of our base because fuck those guys. Alright, they're dead now. Good job, gentlemen. Those guys were a real threat. It's a good thing you took care of those 2 rogue agents in the middle of our base. Speaking of which, how fucking cool would it be if the invading forces had like a temporary ragtag base, right? And then the defending forces had like a military base on the opposite side of the map. If you spawned into a jet, you had to take off, you know? Stuff like that for immersion. I think that'd be really cool. I can't believe on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, Battlefield 3, you could take off from a runway in a jet. And in 2021, you spawn in midair. Has the game gotten stupider, or have we gotten stupider? Like, do they just not trust us? Second question. Do they think we don't have the attention span to wait? Like, if somebody spawns in a jet and it's on a runway, they're just gonna say, oh, fuck it. And they're gonna redeploy. Like, oh, fuck it, I'm not gonna take off. That's an extra 10 seconds. I don't have time for that. I got TikToks to watch. I don't know what the reason is, but whatever it is, it's bullshit. And it makes me sad. Alright, let's see how hard I can miss this. Pretty hard. The Xbox Elite controller is a great idea, but... And someone's gonna come in the chat room and say, well, I bought the Xbox Elite controller and I don't have any problems with it. Congratulations. I'm genuinely happy for you. But look on Reddit. For $200, this thing has massive quality control issues. It's a crock. It's a scam. The build quality is atrocious. I'm glad you got lucky, but you got lucky, buddy. Buy a lotto ticket. If it wasn't broken, this would be a great controller. I like the paddles. I like being able to reduce the draw on the triggers. I think that's great. The buttons on the Elite Controller Mark 1 are really mushy and awful feeling, but the triggers feel pretty good. Everybody's an engineer. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of that. That poor bastard dropped dead. Literally. Alright, we're playing as recon, so I'm gonna send up my little drone and scout the upper levels real quick. How do I send my drone out? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ooh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a really bad spot here. Luckily, your health regens really goddamn quickly. Otherwise, I would be foobar.
U.S. forces asserting control over initial sectors. Reloading!
Yeah, check out the rocket shit. This thing's awesome. I don't think there's any enemies down here, so this is kind of a waste of time, I guess, but never mind. I'm dead. I was gonna show you guys the levels. The levels are pretty cool. Alright, you guys want to see infantry action? You got it. These are the specialists. I'm gonna roll the engineer for a while. The grappling looks cool, but I don't know, it's a little iffy right now. It's kind of slow, which I'm not a big fan of. We'll roll the LMG. I'm gonna go with the support role. And we'll try to take D2. The LMG is really broken. In a good way if you're using it. In a... Holy shit! In a bad way if you're fighting somebody with it. Because you basically never have to reload. I'm completely serious. You don't really have any need to reload. Well, that's not completely true. You see how I have 100 rounds in the gun, you know, ready to go? Well, you have 200 rounds that you can go without reloading because you have armor-piercing rounds. And once you're out of rounds with your soft target rounds, you just switch to armor-piercing and it's instantaneous. I know this is a beta, but I find myself... I thought they were both on the roof. I made a call. It was a bad call. They're usually on the roof, though. It's called tactical instincts. It's a legitimate strategy. Anyway. Someone's gonna chalk it up to being a beta that you can just literally instantly reload your gun, but that seems like a huge oversight. I know this build's old, but at some point they knew that this build was going to be the one that was going to be going live, right? So there's just a lot of weird omissions. Like, why is there no scoreboard? Why can I reload my gun instantaneously? That's not a once in a while thing. That's something that any playtester would have found within 10 minutes using this gun. I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird place this beta's in. The LMG doesn't deal... Oh, fuck! The LMG doesn't deal that much damage. It's really for team play. I think they nerfed the damage a little bit. Maybe it's this particular LMG. But my theory is the reason why they nerfed the damage is because you're no longer hip firing. You can ADS even if you don't have the gun mounted. Well, you couldn't do that in Battlefield 5, and the guns were pretty powerful as a result. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Wow, what a foolish tank. Is that me? Damn it. God damn it, there's always somebody around the corner. That's okay. This isn't Call of Duty, this is Battlefield. It's alright to die as long as you're focusing on the objective. So, we don't have an excuse. That was the whole point of the intro to Battlefield 1. Like, it wasn't just meant to be cool. It was also meant to say, hey, this is war. You're not expected to survive. You're expected to give it your all, but you're not expected to survive all these encounters. Sometimes shit happens. And sometimes you walk into the enemy's bullets. How's recon? You can attach C4 to the drone, which is pretty cool. Let's give that a shot. But as far as the movement sensor goes, I haven't really noticed it. This is ridiculous. Look at the gadgets. You've got anti-armor, anti-air, repair tool, armor plates, C5, ammo crates, and medic crates. What are people going to pick? Are people going to pick these? No. Are they going to pick this? No. They're going to pick this or this. Maybe this. All right, I'm going to put some C5 on a drone and we'll see if we can kill somebody with it. The drones are destructible within one bullet. Very, very weak, which makes sense. They're just for recon. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to put C5 on it. That seems like a pretty Battlefield thing, so I hope they keep it in. But it's pretty cool.
The enemy has captured Sector Delta.
I don't know if they still have this objective up here, but, They might be trying to recapture F1. If they are, I'm gonna send my drone to take care of them. I tell you what, I'd be having a lot more fun if I knew what everything was. If the gameplay systems were clearly defined. Look at the bottom of the screen, bottom middle. What's that? What is that? What's that pulsing thing? Is that the recon, like, threat detection thing? Is it gonna pulse red if there's an enemy nearby? I have no fucking clue because the game doesn't tell you. Alright, we have some dead, friendlies here, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss my drone out.
Assessing threats.
And I'm gonna exit. And I'm gonna take my C5. I'm gonna put some C5 on it. And I'm gonna go back to my drone. Which you cannot use while prone, I don't think. I don't know what the range is on this thing, but I guess I'm gonna have to find out. I feel like I'm in an Ubisoft game. Ubisoft games love drones. Ah, shit, someone's shooting at me. Fuck, they got it! Alright, I'm gonna have to try again later. There were some enemies near this position, but they're gone now. So, there goes our opportunity. What the fuck? There is somebody here. Oh, come on, that was a critical hit. I actually thought he was on the ground. I didn't even realize he was parachuting in. Good for him. That was a smooth move. Okay, it's drone time. Let's send this little guy back out. What the fuck? My drone's glitched. There we go. Shit! Alright. Fuck! Did I pick it up? Okay, okay. There we go. Guess I have to wait a minute or two before I can reselect my drone. Wait, am I sending another drone out? What the hell? Oh, Jesus! This game is so fucking glitchy! I think my other drone, detonated because, it disconnected from me or something. And then that was just a ticking time bomb. And once the drone detonates, my C5 is gonna detonate. Oh, it's a perfect storm of, fuckery. Yep, 128 player lobbies are a thing in the beta. 128 players. It tells you when you're loading in how many players are, with you. So we got 127 strangers that we're playing with right now. And I'm gonna take a chance and, oh god, that's not where I wanted to land.
I am deep behind enemy lines, and this is not good.
Alright, my threat thing is pulsing. Whoa! My threat thing is pulsing. Ah! I hate it when there's someone behind me and someone in front of me. Maybe I should stop landing in the middle of enemy territory. I was trying to hop on the roof. Just didn't work out. It is crazy how this really does not feel like 128 players. It really doesn't. I mean, the thought of it's cool. And some 128 player maps are going to be smaller than this. But still surprising. Staying low so nobody sees us. Well, that's ironic. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Bring back classes, abolish specialists. Oh, right. It's 64 players on last gen. If you're on Xbox One, if you're on PlayStation 4, it's 64 players. And that's going to be at launch too. There's no I can't see that fucking teal against the skies. I don't know what they were thinking. I can't see the friendly tag markers. Oh my god, enemy tank! I'm gonna see if I can pop that tick real quick. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Hey, it's Death Stranding. Fuck yeah! I love popping ticks! That brings me back to Battlefield 3. Oh, good times. Yeah, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, 64 players only. It'll never have 128 players that can't handle it, unfortunately. I'm guessing it's also gonna take a fairly high-spec PC to run 128 players. I don't know. If you want to know the specs that I've run Battlefield... So I'm running this on a different computer than what Nightbot's going to tell you, but it's basically equivalent specs and equivalent performance. Anyway, I'm running this at native 4K. Almost everything's in max settings. And you can type in the chat room !specs to find out what my specs are. But I'm getting pretty solid performance considering it's a beta. And I'm getting far less glitches than when I played on Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. Actually, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are kind of equivalent to me in terms of glitches. They're pretty similar. Not a big difference between the two. But PC, it's worlds apart from the next-gen consoles. Apparently performance on last gen is not good. Haven't played it myself. But you guys in the chat are saying it's kind of bad. I just realized we're still running recon. If I find an opening, I'm gonna put a C5 on a drone and we'll see if we can make it work. You know, that'd be pretty good for tanks. Because tanks are gonna have a hell of a time hitting a drone, let alone seeing a drone. Because you can go in high. Oh my, that's gonna be really bad actually. Holy shit, that's gonna be awful. Wow. I was thinking they're not gonna patch the C5 drones. Because it's fun, it's Battlefield stuff. But, I don't know. Unless they maybe nerf the splash damage of the C5, I don't know what the splash damage is like, but if you can get that drone real close to the tank, and if it can deal basically equivalent damage to if the C5 was on the tank physically, that could be trouble. Actually, funny thing, Mr. Sarwright, is that how I pronounce that? It wasn't as much as you would think for the build, because I bought most of my parts on eBay. Some of them were new, some of them were refurbished, some of them were used. But even new parts on eBay are a lot cheaper than buying at retail. Like Amazon, Newegg, it's always more expensive than eBay. Like I got $200 off my processor. Actually, it was more than $200. Because I got an additional 10% off. It was like $300 less than retail for the processor, and then I got an additional 10% off of that. So, eBay, it's pretty good. I've had good experiences with it. I haven't had any scams or rip-offs yet. I've had people try to rip me off as a seller,
Sector Alpha secure.
but eBay support's always rectified that for me.
Majority control of the sector.
This stream is sponsored by eBay. Damn it!
Medical help.
The internet's garage sale. The internet's flea market. I mean, it's not running at a perfect 60 FPS, no matter what settings I put it on. So considering that, I think it's running pretty good. Halo Infinite's beta ran far worse than this is running. And, I mean, Halo Infinite, it looks great, but I think it looks more basic than this game graphically on PC. This game is a richer game, the map's bigger, it's more complex. Considering that Halo is an arena shooter, I was really surprised at how poorly Halo Infinite ran. Fun game though. Big fan of Halo Infinite. Really excited for it.
They've just taken Sector Delta.
I do not have much practice in the jets, so let's rock. I'm gonna do my best here. No! Remember when I said I was gonna do my best? I meant I was gonna do my worst. That wasn't my best. Please believe me. Oh, fuck yeah! We're back in the V. I'm done! I'm done. The VTOL front gunner is amazing, so I'm really sad that we died immediately. That sucks. I swear to God, we're gonna do more infantry gameplay. What guns do you guys want to see? I've shown off one of the two SMGs, I've shown off both of the assault rifles. I haven't used the DMR or the sniper rifle in this stream. I'm not really a sniper. Unless it's... I can do okay in Overwatch and Halo with a sniper rifle, but Battlefield... the bullet drop. I can't really account for that very well.
Majority control.
They've got Sector Alpha.
They're hiding in the trees, Johnny. And they're speaking Vietnamese.
Something so satisfying about killing people with rockets. And before you say I'm fucking around at my team's expense, I'm clearing the zone of enemies so my team can keep the objective. That's my plan here. I'm totally not screwing around in a helicopter for fun. Hey, it could be worse. I could be a sniper taking this helicopter for a joyride just to get to the top of a tower so I could sit there for half the match. I mean, in a way, is it any different if I'm flying around in a helicopter killing people at an objective? Or if I'm a sniper killing people at an objective? Maybe not. I tell myself that the element of chaos of the rockets is kind of scary, and maybe that helps my teammates out a little bit more than a sniper does, but snipers are just as scary, let's be realistic.
In full control of Sector Charlie. We have majority control of the sectors.
Holy shit.
Oh crap. Oh, I'm not in a good position here. This is not good. I've got soft targets aiming at me, and I've got a jet to contend with too. So it's bad no matter which way you look at it. I think somebody used a spotting grenade over here. I think that's what that is. Oh, crap. Ah!
It may not seem like it, but I'm flying like this on purpose. I'm trying to avoid the lock-ons I'm getting.
I can't believe that they haven't taken me out yet. This is luck. This is just pure luck.
I know these guys are running with anti-airs. I just don't know why they're not using it.
There we go. Alright, I think our team's gonna take that objective. Let's go soften some of these others up.
Hey, we got a tank to pop.
Oh, shit. Yeah, not only does it leave craters in the ground, but those craters can be used as foxholes by infantry. Oh my god, that looks so cool. This is legitimately one of the best looking games I've ever seen. Multiplayer speaking. Red Dead is still the best looking game I've ever played, but they got some real clever effects going on here. Ah, shit, he's gonna get in the tunnel! Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he disappeared. Hold on.
Russians have control of most sectors.
3 seconds.
Got Sector Bravo.
Alright, sorry about that.
We lose more troops and this is over.
I can't believe I'm still alive. Oh, fuck. No! I was really pushing my luck there. Okay, let's redouble our efforts. We don't have too much longer. And the match is really close, so, we gotta start pushing these objectives more than we have been. I actually don't like the assault helicopter as much as the personal helicopter. Although you do have a gunner, which is great. I'm a big fan of that. Somebody around here's got anti-air, I just don't know where. But yeah, the craters that you leave are... Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! Hey, we died hand in hand. How romantic. Me and my gunner. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? I guess we got tangled up in another helicopter, but was it a friendly or a hostile? Friendly? What a mess. Well, I mean, I don't really... Okay, so I think that the rocket damage against tanks is okay. But I definitely think that we need a buff for rocket damage or helicopter damage against anti-air tanks, like the Wildcat. Because the Wildcat can take you down far, far too quickly, considering how difficult it is for you to take them down. Alright, let's give this next one our all. If you guys are just joining in, welcome! This is the first day of open beta. We're playing on PC. I've got everything at max, pretty much max settings, not quite everything. I'm playing this at 4K, downsampled to 1440p 60 FPS for live stream purposes. YouTube is getting the highest bitrate that it will allow, so this should be as good of a looking stream as I can supply you guys. I'm playing on a controller, even though I'm playing on PC. I'm actually sitting on my couch. I haven't played like this before, so this is kind of fun. Last couple days I was sitting at my desk, playing on my computer monitor. Alright, we're going with some Wildcat. Hey, no problem. No apologies will be accepted, Ghost. You're awesome. Oh shit, I think we're about to take this jet down. Was he out of flares? Look at that. Look at that lag. Look at that lag. That's intense. Welcome Anthony Hill. Welcome ADF Sim. Welcome Chris SDL. Welcome Jordan Hatch. Welcome to Carter Allen. Massive, would you buy this if this was the game? Wow, that's an interesting question. Like if it was just this map, or if the game was in this state. That's tricky. If the game was in this state, I would buy it. I know, I have no shame. I have no shame. I don't know if you guys remember Battlefield 4 on launch and Battlefield 3 on launch, but it wasn't that different from the state that this beta is currently in. And I know that would be unacceptable, but god damn it, I'm having fun. I'm having such fun. Let me have my fun. We're living in the 2021 timeline here, okay? Let me enjoy myself. Helmet. I wonder if that guy's a fan of Battlefield 5. Yeah, there's more vehicles in the full game. There's also vehicle customization in the full game. There's way more stuff in the full game. In fact, check this out. You see that? See that right there? Those are the sizes of maps for the maps that will be in the full game compared to older Battlefields. I know that was real quick. I'll pull it up again later, but these are really big maps. Orbital is a pretty big map. Some people say Orbital feels too big, but Orbital's not even the biggest map in the game. Battlefield is vehicle-centric. I think the reason why the movement speed for infantry is so fast is because DICE, I don't think they trust people to use transport vehicles as intended. I genuinely think that's the reason. And I think they're a little afraid of making this Battlefield too battlefieldy, if that makes any sense. I don't blame them. I actually understand their fears, because Battlefield 2, I hate to break it to you. If you played Battlefield 2 back when it came out, you're old enough for a senior citizen's discount at Denny's. But, Battlefield 2, people aren't... That wouldn't be a big game today. Games like Sandstorm, Insurgency, Escape from Tarkov, they're pretty niche. Electronic Arts wants this Battlefield to sell more than any other Battlefield before it, and they're not going to do that with Battlefield 2 because it's just too slow, Grandpa.
Majority of sectors under.
I'm not necessarily saying I agree or disagree with it, but that's, you know, that's what's going on here. Fuck! How much health does he have? 28 points. Come on. Hey, his AK-47, I mean, his AK, whatever it is, rendered without a magazine.
Watch yourself, troops. Resources at 50%. Most sectors now occupied by hostiles.
What is this, 2 for 1 day? Oh, I'm in trouble. There's a lot of enemies. Shit! They've got an armored dog. I am not feeling good. Is he on the roof? Oh! I'm not gonna lie. Ah! I'm absolutely terrified. Oh. It's time to come back with some heavy ordnance. Never mind. We're fresh out. Wow, we're getting shellacked. This is a bad situation we're in. This is real bad. I'm gonna try to pop this tick real quick. Please don't spot me. Please don't spot me. Come on. Thank God this thing's as slow as a bus. What a delight. Popping ticks was my speciality back in Battlefield 3. I've always had a certain affinity for it. Oh no. Oh my God. We really gotta start softening some of these zones up. By the way, if you see a little bit of hitching now and then, that's the game. It runs pretty well for the most part, but I don't know if it's because of the servers or if it's because of the beta build, but it doesn't run at a perfectly smooth 60 FPS no matter what settings I put it on. I've tried it on 2 different computers. I'm just waiting for a comment that says, well, I have a 1080 Ti and I can run it perfectly at 4K. I'm very happy for you. I have 2 computers with 2080 Ti's and different CPUs. There's always a motherfucker behind me. Always. I can't get it to run at a solid 60. In all scenarios. Like at some point, there's gonna be big dips. Is it out? Why can't I select that? I really don't like the UI. It looks nice, but visibility's bad, and it's not very descriptive. I find it really annoying. I'm gonna be really sad when the beta's— Oh! Look, I'm sorry, oh Granny goodness. Oh, Granny! That was so violent. She's like a Monty Python ragdoll. I don't have much experience with these new jet models. Please bear with me. I'm starting to get the hang of the helicopters, though. Good job jinxing myself. What I recommend is first person for, wait, is he? Oh, they're still in it. Okay. I thought they abandoned it. I recommend first person for heli versus heli, and third person for heli versus ground. Maneuvers are easier in with the gamepad, but aiming is definitely superior with the mouse and keyboard. It's so much trickier tracking targets with a gamepad. Am I hitting them? Kinda looks like it was. There we go. We didn't get him. We didn't fucking get him. God damn, this guy can take some damage. I'm impressed.
Finally, a worthy foe.
This guy is really working. He's really working. He climbed to the top of the bounds. Look at that. Look how high he is. Yeah, Snoop Dogg doesn't get that high. Alright, fuck it. I'll come back to him later. Really gotta watch the top of that tower. Everybody's got AA up there. Everybody. Shit. They disabled my rotors temporarily. Well, they can't disable the rotors entirely. You just can't get as much lift when that part's damaged. So it's easy to lose control. You know, for 128 players, I'm having a hell of a time trying to find the enemy. It really puts into perspective how big these maps are and how small a number 128 actually is.
Sectors remain out of Russian control.
God damn, I love terrorizing those guys. Yeah, PlayStation's available right now. You can play it. So is Xbox. Yo, this game is awesome. Look at this shit. You know, every now and then I'm reminded of how spoiled we are. If somebody can play this or see this and write it off with a single word, pookie, doo-doo, whatever, crap, bratwurst, we're spoiled as gamers. Absolutely spoiled. This is my childhood wet dream. A big, giant war with 127 other human beings all trying to kill each other with tanks and helicopters and jets, oh my. It's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. Am I saying ignore what's wrong with it? No, of course not. But, I think this is a wonderful foundation. Yeah, I'm loving the helicopters, actually. Oh, I wasted those flares. Damn, that was close. Yeah, the helicopter explosions are impressive.
Enemy forces control sector.
By the way, guys, whenever we end this 2042 stream, I've got another stream starting up because today we're celebrating Battlefield. And, shit! After this stream, we're going back. Way back. 124 years into the past. It's gonna be pretty interesting. We're playing Battlefield 1 after this, whenever we finish up Battlefield 2042. Streaming Battlefield all day, baby. Battlefield 1 is such an excellent, excellent game. Battlefield 5 is pretty good. Battlefield 4 is excellent. But Battlefield 1 really holds up because... God damn it, I should have gotten that. I'm losing my touch. I better not, because we're going back to the Grandpappy War. Hey, it's Granny Goodness. She's the medic specialist, and she also fought in World War I. That pistol on her chest fires syringes. It's kind of like Anna's pistol from Overwatch. It's a skill-based weapon, or a skill-based projectile, which is odd. It's really hard to hit your teammates with it to heal them up. To the point where it's practically useless. Really strange choice.
Sector Foxtrot has fallen to hostiles.
This is actually what yeah, we are spoiled. It wouldn't have been possible 15 years ago. Like, even in terms of hopes and dreams, it wouldn't have been possible. It's really impressive. But, even like 5 years ago, this is what I was dreaming of for the next generation of consoles. Like a really huge player count, excellent graphics, large maps, and modern combat. I'm so glad we're back to modern day combat. Something about World War II, it's really difficult to pull off right, in my opinion. Is there somebody down there? I saw some fire. World War II is so hard to pull off. Like, World War I works better for me than World War II.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Battlefield 5 for me was a big letdown in many ways. There's certain things I like about it. The gun mechanics are pretty darn good. But the gamepad sensitivity is the worst in Battlefield for me. But modern combat is always great. Modern Warfare 2019, excellent game. That was the comeback kid for Call of Duty. And it brought Warzone. Holy shit, what a fucking legend. What a fucking Chad. Battlefield Modern Warfare 2019 is. God damn it! So, I guess I have auto switching on, which I didn't realize, but I ran out of bullets, so the game automatically switched to me the pistol, but I pressed Y. So it switched me back to my empty gun. And then I pressed Y again as it was switching me back to the pistol again. That's a user error, but it still got me. Ooh, I'm not one to throw controllers. But if I was evil me, I would have thought about it. It was quite frustrating.
You are overwhelmed. We must take our losses and retreat while we still
Game. Oh, if this was like Red Faction, I would be so pleased. Red Faction Destruction was legit. Alright, guys. I got some important news. Tomorrow is the last day of Battlefield 2042. The last day! I highly recommend that you guys try this out as soon as possible. This is the time to figure out if you like this game or not. Because it's free. It's the best time to try it. Eventually, you're going to be curious, and you're going to regret not trying it for free. Even if you're not interested in Battlefield, one of your friends is going to try to get you on board, and you're not going to be sure if you like it or not. Really excited about Hazard Zone and Portal. As you can see, that's part of the image is cut off, but I'm sure you've seen it before. You've got Infantrymen from Battlefield 4, you've got Robot Dogs from 2042, and you got those 1942 area planes. It's basically like Forge for Battlefield, and it's awesome. We don't know too much about it yet, but it's just, if they're not going to allow mods, that's the next best thing. Really excited for that. Regardless, I'm starting the next stream right now. I'm going to be streaming more Battlefield 2042 tomorrow. It's the last day. I fucking love this beta. It's got a lot of problems, but I'm having a blast. I hope you guys will be joining me for the next stream that's starting now. I'm going to be streaming some Battlefield 1, but I also hope you'll join me tomorrow for Battlefield 2042, the final stretch. And I promise I'm going to find a way to invite you guys into my squad tomorrow. So I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, probably starting around the morning. But yeah, I'm going to be starting our Battlefield 1 after party right now. And yeah, the YouTube interface should automatically redirect you. But thank you guys for joining me for this live stream. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe. Join our gang. If you had fun with this live stream, join our gang, join our family. It would be my pleasure to have you guys with us today. Let me go ahead and send over the link in the chat room. Yeah, we got some big streams happening today. Two long streams in one day. There we go. I got a link in the chat. But thank you guys for joining me for this. I'm starting the other stream right now. Let's rock and roll.